I believe that I was as rude as I could be in our friendship, as in when this was all going on and before that.
Another friendship just done. I'm disposable. I'm just pick me up when you need me, dash me down when you don't want me or when you don't get your way.
Don't get it twisted. Like I've missed you, bro.
Everything gonna make sense soon. Make a band-aid and put it over the wound.
Watagwan pa, watagwan! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So by the title of this video, it's more of a self-analysis kind of video. Obviously, over the years, I've seen a few other YouTubers do this video, and I thought this would be a good video to do for myself and for my brother right here. If you're new to my channel and you do not know who I am, my name is Phillip, or Gade for short. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the thing. If you do not know, this is
Roshaante,
and obviously you've seen him on my channel before. If you've noticed over the past, I don't know how long it's been, we haven't really been around each other, haven't really been communicating or anything like that. So today we're just gonna talk about that. And when I started my Mix Up Goddess segment, I actually said to myself, like, like in certain situations, I saw myself in those situations, and I almost felt like I was being a hypocrite because there were certain things that I done in them situations that I would talk about that would be wrong, but obviously I would see people's comments and people would be like, God, but you did this, how come you're not talking about that? So I feel like swallowing my pride and being mature about it and just talking about it today, this like situation is a perfect example of where it starts. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the thing, and thank you for the love every time. And make sure you click the link in my bio to purchase my You Can't Have Chat For Me t-shirts and all my other merch. When I first met Roshaante, yeah, obviously I personally felt like I found a brother. I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt like I found a brother, and I felt like I found somebody that was somewhat similar to me. As I've said in my previous videos, a lot of the time when I'm like getting to know somebody, I always like put forth my giving nature, this, oh, I'll do this for you, it's like that's my way of opening the door of a friendship, if that makes sense. So sometimes it's not always the best.
I thought like God is he's someone like me where he's a creative mind and he will just do what he wants to do just off the random. Like if he wakes up one morning and he wants to do a video which no one would agree on, he will still do that, and I really fucked with that.
Like personal things that we've been through, we've also bonded off that as well.
Yes. Yeah,
and the environment that we also grew up in, because like a few years back we did like run around in the same circles, but we never actually knew each other like personally.
Good old times.
A situation happened and it really tested our friendship. Okay, you made a comment that really hurt me, and you was like how, oh, I think that I'm above you.
Well, you know me already, Gade, like you know I'm used to everybody licking my and stuff and always being like yes man, and you know this to be factual. That's why a lot of my friendships have struggled. So I feel like, you know, with mine and your friendship, I don't know what it is you said, but we won't pay attention to that. We'll just pay attention to the main thing. And that was that, you know, you just basically wasn't like what I'm used to in terms of when it comes to if I wanted to change my mind. If I wanted to call shots, because obviously you're someone that you have your own.
Well, I'm very headstrong. So obviously, meeting someone that's like nearly exactly in line with you, it's very difficult for you to both agree on something or disagree on something and keep it moving. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So in that moment, obviously when you made that comment, my first instance was, oh my God, why does everybody think this of me? When I actually look back at it and I've like kind of really processed the conversation, I've read back the chat and I'm just like, what is it that I've done? I have a way of speaking to people, and I'm gonna be very honest, I can actually speak to you like you're trash, like you're gum on my shoe. And it's not intentional that I'm trying to speak down to you, but I'm just trying to get something through to you.
I mean, I don't think you intentionally tried to be negative. Like, I don't feel like that was where you were trying to go. I don't feel like you were trying to, you know, make me and you have a problem or fall out or nothing like that. I just feel like, just like what you said, when there's like, you have more of a stronger mind than me, as you know, but when it comes to that, you know, it depends, like, you know what I'm saying? We're both strong-minded, but in different ways, let's say. When I'm myself, I can be, you know, considered as rude, disrespectful, narcissistic, all of them kind of things. But I can behave that way to other people and not expect any lashback from it, then why would I expect it to be any different from you?
The situation that happened was so brief, yeah? And then in that moment, I was like, raw, like, another friendship just done. I'm disposable. I'm just pick me up when you need me, dash me down when you don't want me or when you don't get your way. Like, that's how I felt, yeah? I can't lie, I saw myself in that moment because I can count on nearly every finger and toe of every friendship I have dropped because of something so small without there being a conversation, some kind of justification. Do you get what I mean?
Don't get it twisted. Like I've missed you, bro. You get me? I don't like to say them kind of words. You get me to people, as you know.
I feel like a lot of friendships that come from like either social media or a lot of friendships where people are doing the same thing, it can get misconstrued because obviously your main priority is your social media or your growth on your social media, so you're not actually, the outside world doesn't really matter to you. Genuinely, we was like...
And then on top of that, like, what made it better as well is that, like, you know, where before me and Gade even really discovered YouTube to be a thing where we'd want to be, we'd already seen each other, like, from way back in the day when, you know, like, kicking it, and just the times when there was, like, really no problems, not like there is now.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see the growth between both of us, and it's nice we could both sit here today and discuss things, you know, not just as members, as humans, about a situation which, we didn't really ever come to a disagreement or an agreement on.
What would you say, like, I personally would need to work on?
I think just the way you, like, when you're going to speak, like, just like thinking maybe that person
might be having a bad day, or...
maybe that person might just be having an off day, like, I know for a fact, Gade, with you, like, if you were ever having a bad day, like, you know me, people have to beg me for a response. But when it comes to you, you get them paragraphs just hitting your phone, and I know you'd be getting pissed in your head because you're thinking, why is this guy ping? Nah, it's annoying, innit? But when you're my friend, yeah, like, just like my phone went right there, ping, like, man's gonna ping off your phone, I need to make sure you're good. I showed my care crazily, as you know already, like, you know how I am, and I'm on things. It is what it is.
I know that I have, like, outbursts and like anger issues. I know that 100%, but I feel like mine in comparison to yours might be like 3 or 4 times. You get what I mean? Because obviously I'm a talker, so I will be like boom, 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 boom before I actually get in your face. You get what I mean? Whereas you, it might take boom, get in your face, maybe count to 10, count to 10 when it comes to like being frustrated, getting angry, getting mad, because you don't want to lose it. And you don't want to lose people that you actually care about.
That's why I've changed now, man. Like, obviously, you know, I'm a changed person now. I've been away from socials for a minute, as in I ain't been posting as much. But obviously, you know, if I was online like that, then I probably wouldn't have come to the conclusion that I was being my own self-enemy, and all of this kind of, I was perpetuating my self-destruction in a way of anger and aggression to other people. You know, I know you've seen how short tempered I am with, you know, when it comes to people around, stuff like that. It's not a good look, so I had to go back and change that for myself. You know, and this is why when we do this video now, I can articulate myself properly, because I've reflected on it.
Obviously, he knows how I speak. So even if I'm texting him, he knows what kind of like vibe or energy I'm trying to give in it. So a lot of the time, that's why when I'm actually in conflict or when something's gone on, I don't always like to blow up straight away. I would rather speak to you face to face, because it allows you to see my frustration and be able to understand where I'm coming from. And then obviously maybe from looking at my body language or mannerism, you'll be able to understand that I'm not necessarily trying to fight you, but when it's through text messages and I'm just vexed, I'm just like, listen, don't, like, I can just be a real, like, straight up, I'm not even capping, like, I can really poke the bear. I need to work on my anger, my thought process, and my delivery, because a lot of the time my delivery is what really sets the tone for a disagreement, an argument. Because even just like a couple of days ago, I'm talking to my friend on the phone, through my own assumption I just blew up instead of actually asking. Do you get what I mean? And it really, like, it ruined the day, wasted money. I can hold my hand up and say, like, even not just now, even in the past, there have been friendships where we've gotten, like, me and somebody might have got into something and we would just call it quits. not speak, or we won't speak for like 6 months, and then we'll just go out together one day, and it just goes like, no, it's unhealthy. It's not. Unhealthy. It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Then there's no like, because there needs to be like the glue in it. You know what I'm gonna say already. It's a cliche terminology for things, but there has to be the glue. Like, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I genuinely believe that. Like, you might disagree, but I believe that I was as real as I could be in our friendship, as in when this was all going on and before that. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%, God, I ain't gonna front.
I have to see myself in that as well, and see that like I have done that myself. So the one time that you do it, I can't be like, no, like fuck him, like I don't want to. I'm not cool with him no more. He's a da 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 da. And another thing that I have a habit of doing is running to social media. That's a habit I have of doing as well. Running to social media, ranting. Oh, this happened to me. Da, 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 making myself look like a victim when I actually need to be accountable for things that I've done. Ever since that situation, like it's been a dominant, like things just keep happening, and I'm like, what is going on? Like people are dying. Like my cousin died like 2 days ago. Fell asleep, did not wake up, and I'm just thinking, bro, and I'm out here fighting people with my mouth and having an attitude and going to sleep in a bad mood, and I'm not talking to this person, and I'm like, it's too much. Even when it comes to like meeting new people, I can understand where people come from when they might look at me or might look at things that I put out there and assess who I am from that. I completely get it. But when I started my mix-up guy there talking about situations, people could actually see that I have common sense. I know right from wrong.
I just feel like everything you've just said is just something that you're just coming to, like you're working it out. It's a realization type thing. I feel like you need a nice good cry. I cried for the first time the other day.
No, I've cried. No, I've cried, trust me.
I cried for the first time the other day, got it, and when I cried. And you know when I'm crying, I'm laughing. Because I was actually laughing at myself crying, because I'm thinking, wow.
But it needs to come out.
Yeah, I feel so good since then. I feel so good, like something that would normally make me flip out, or make me even react. So, I just love the growth that I'm seeing today still. This is a different God. We got our God on our side, you get me? And even though we might disagree, agree, whatever, we still get back. That's what it's all about. People just want people to just like disintegrate into nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? No, we ain't doing that today, fam. We ain't doing that still.
Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the thing. Make sure you subscribe to Roshaante's channel. It will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you spam his comments and make him jump on YouTube. Alright, that was all. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I'm gone. What a guan, pa. What a guan.